head-to-head battle for 5th place. Sorry, 6th place between Zarco, Lorenzo and Bautista, and this is the fight for 4th place, and he has gone through.
Yeah, he has taken 4th place, and Andrea Dovizioso at the moment not letting Marc Marquez get within 8/10 of a second. He's held stationed at 8/10 for the last couple of laps. You can see Dani Pedrosa now, it's just a case of nursing that Repsol Honda home for a podium finish. So Pedrosa obviously was riding absolutely on his limit to stay in front of this race, whereas Andrea Dovizioso, another couple of tricks up his sleeve.
There'll be some bitten down fingernails in that Ducati garage now, I can assure you. Can he make it 2 in a row for Ducati?
Well, this would be unbelievable, wouldn't it, Andrea Dovizioso? 7 years it took him to win a Grand Prix in Malaysia last year after his first in Donington Park back in 2009. 7 races it was between Malaysia and Mugello last weekend. 7 days between Mugello and Barcelona. It's 7th heaven for Andrea Dovizioso, the way it's going. You can barely watch the factory Ducati going. They are going to be biting their fingernails down to the bone now, because there's just 5 laps to go, and Andrea Dovizioso has stretched out an advantage to over a second.
Look at Jorge Lorenzo. We thought he was out of this run. He's got past Johan Zarco and he's running in 6th place.
Yeah, and he should have good time grip now, shouldn't he, Lorenzo? He's on that hard front, hard rear, so he should be able to run at a slightly better pace in these crucial final stages.
Tell you what, Maverick Vinales he's riding a very good race despite all the problems, because he's picking up points all the time. If he can get past Hector Barbera, who knows? They're such important points for him.
Now Crutchlow was obviously wide going through the turn 1 and 2. He had to run off, so he had to give a place to Crutchlow. Sylvain Guintoli, Suzuki's replacement rider for Alex Rins, has just taken Andrea Iannone. Shocking day for the factory Suzuki team. Andrea Iannone, the pair of them have dropped down into the 149s. Valentino Rossi's having a real lonely ride around in 9th place. He's 4 seconds behind Bautista and 4 seconds clear of this battle between Hector Barbera and Maverick Vinales.
Yeah, Honda racer down for Maverick Vinales. Can he pick up? Can he gain 2 more points? Closed up on Hector Barbera down at turn 10. We ride with him. There is Barbera in front of him. We have 4.5 laps to go at the front, but he's got the gap now to over 1 second of Andrea Dovizioso.
I'm racking my brain now to try and think of the last time Ducati won back-to-back races. When was that?
It's got to be Casey Stone.
It's got to be Casey Stone.
Yeah. Without any shadow of doubt. Then, can you believe it's a battle for 10th? But actually, as far as the championship goes, it could be a crucial battle for 10th for Maverick Vinales. Barbera into the start and finish straight. Vinales right behind him at the back of the group. Kelman and Crutchlow. The gap now 1.1 seconds out the front. Here comes Vinales. Not close enough to get past Barbera. We switch back to the race leader. Chasing. We don't. Sorry, this is Jorge Lorenzo. We thought he was absolutely
through. Turn 13.
He is riding with such confidence now. Jorge Lorenzo.
Podium pace, this is by Lorenzo. It's all a little bit too late, unfortunately. Dovizioso's over the line, and he was 4/10 of a second quicker than Marc Marquez last time around. Andrea Dovizioso, with 3 laps to go, leads this race in Barcelona by 1.5 seconds. Surely it's Dovizioso's to lose from this stage of the Grand Prix.
Oh, Lorenzo on the brakes, gets that GP17 almost sideways, approaching turn 1.
This is on board with Maverick Vinales. He is 20 seconds behind the race leader.
That's hard to take the bar. He's picked up
top 10
points, yeah.
He's only 1 place behind Valentino Rossi, so in terms of damage limitation for Vinales, he'd probably have been pretty happy with that.
We ride with Maverick Vinales. 7 points would separate the 2 of them going into round 8 of the championship in 2 weeks' time. We're in Assen in Holland.
This is the move up the inside of Hector Barbera. He had the inside line for turn 7. Hector Barbera couldn't cut back to that left-hander because he knew Vinales was parked there. There is Dovizioso, who is stretching away with this.
Marc Marquez to lose now, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, I think Marquez, he may have just called this one a day. He might have just said, okay, 20 points, I need those 20 points badly for the championship. Dovizioso's just got the better pace. I'm going to be beaten by the better man today.
I think for Marc Marquez.
And then dominate the race race here in Barcelona. He's got 2 laps to go. We said it was a famous win last weekend in Mugello. This one can top it.
Well, he's chasing his 13th Grand Prix win, and it will be his 4th in the Moto GP class.
So he could potentially win as many Grand Prix in a week as what he's won in his entire Moto GP career then.
Yeah.
Baptista's wide at turn 1.
Yeah. Rear wheel took a bit of a bump there. Volvo came safely through.
Folger's really suffering. He has completely run out of front and rear grip because he's now under pressure from his teammate.
I think he might settle for 8th place,
I
Jules.
think Alvaro might have to.
Rossi still in 9th, a lonely 9th, still in the top 10.
But Rossi is 5 seconds behind Bautista.
Maverick Vinales is still a long way behind him as well, as we look at the...
Air conditioning machine.
Nice aftershave. 0-4 is blasting away then with 2 laps to go over the line. There is Zarco now looking to get some order in the Tech 3 team and get back in front of his teammate Folger. Meanwhile, there's a 2-yard gap there he could have driven through without having to go over the sleeping policeman for Bautista.
And a couple of goes that thrown him off before he went off track.
I think he might settle for 8th place, Jules.
I think Alvaro might have to.
Rossi still in 9th, a lonely 9th, still in the top 10.
But Rossi is 5 seconds behind Bautista. Drop off? What's that?
Well, you've still got some times to come, but you're right, hardly any. He's paced himself brilliantly. Right. Oh, Petrux is down. Danilo Petrucci has gone down. He didn't deserve that,
Out
did he?
of 5th place.
So down has gone Danilo Petrucci. Did he jump or was he pushed? Folger's on the outside, done it all on his own, ran it a little hot in there, got a little bit greedy. You've got to do that in racing. If you're running a little wide, you've still got to squeeze it down. But Petrucci blots his copybook of the last couple of weeks, or last couple of weekends.
Yep, and hands certainly Rossi and Vinales an extra point each.
But we are coming to the end of our penultimate lap. Andrea Dovizioso is looking to make it 2 out of 2 in 2 weekends. The Italian is looking superb here in Barcelona. 1 lap to go then, and they know it. Very rarely does this man make a mistake, and he's got now, what, 2.892 miles to do. Marquez will be second, surely.
He's knocked it right off as Marquez.
Dani Pedrosa is 3.5 seconds further back, so no threat coming to Marquez. We're on board with Dani Pedrosa. Good ride from the pole man as well. But Andrea Dovizioso, Zarco is still looking to catch Folger. I wonder if he will stick it to him on the last lap. Oh, he might not have to. He might do it himself, Folger then. Spinning and sparks. It's the Folger way. He's got no tyre left at all. Has Folger, and through comes Zarco, surely. No,
yes. No,
he didn't. He's left a gap. There you go. Folger's running out wide, and Zarco's gone back under him. That'll annoy Folger because he's worked hard all through this race.
He's had a brilliant weekend, Jonas Folger, and I think, Keith, this is still going to be his best Grand Prix finish in the top class. It is by 2 places.
Hervé Poncharal was just aged by another 10 years because, of course, those two could have gone out of the race. And we're talking about manufacturers' points here, team points, I should say, rather, and that all counts for the team.
And counts for money for next year.
That's the point.
Dovi has done the job.
Turn 10, he has done a beautiful job. He has just got a short distance to go before he wins his second Grand Prix on the trot. He knows by how much. He deserves the plaudits again. Andrea Dovizioso is going to win the Grand Prix of Catalunya for the second weekend in a row. It is the Italian on a Ducati that takes the top slot and the win. Gigi Dall'Igna, along with Paolo Giabatti, is absolutely ecstatic with a big wheelie over the line. A class finish for a class act on a motorcycle that's come good at the right time of the year. Marc Marquez is second. Dani Pedrosa, the poleman, ends up in 3rd place. Zarco is just about going to roll through.
Lorenzo's across the line in 4th.
In 5th place, Zarco goes through from Folger. And that is a better Grand Prix than I thought we were going to get tyre-wise. I thought it was going to be a real lottery towards the end. Bautista gets 7th, Rossi is 8th, Barbara in front of Vinales in 10th place. Crutchlow hangs on for 11th from Baz Reading, Abraham should be next up for a couple of points, and Rabat should get a point in 15th place as well. Ian One out of the points.